A long time ago, I interviewed a guy who said, if somebody has an issue, you should always assume that somebody will either have an issue with the rate or they're just going to be like, hey, I'm checking prices. And so expect them to say something like that. So you're ready with, hey, I'm looking here. It looks like this is your first time contacting us. Look, we'd love to offer you 10% off first time client discount. We'd love to earn your business. That discount comes to such and such. Would you like to book now? So what would you say are the main things these new operators need to work on sales wise?
So each person's going to be different and they're all going to have their own strengths and weaknesses. But generally, when I'm watching them, I if you're using, the tools we get with Limo Marketer properly and with the high level and you're moving your leads over, I sometimes need a day or two to be able to see new leads come in to see how the conversation engagement's going, how the phone calls are going, because as long as you're using it properly, then like everyone's aware, they'll move from a lead over into quoted and booked, etc. So typically,
Yes.
I watch for 2 days and then I can see how the engagement's going, and then I build custom templates so that way the customers are able to get a quicker response. So you're able to give a quicker reply, which customers love, and they get a lot of feedback. Oh, you were so fast. Oh, your quick responses. It's really great. That they like that quickness because it's not supposed to be a drawn out thing.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's a okay, cool. You quoted me. Here's the information. This is the answers to the questions I have. Boom, 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 and it's been good. So I have custom templates for the text messages. I will give a little coaching on what keywords to use, which how to engage better with customers over the phone, and any other advice, especially for the new owner operators. They're asking how you do this, and this, and I'm saying, all right, are you transitioning from rideshare? Did you used to work for a previous limo company? Now you want to make your own, and then just coaching them, the same steps that I did from my personal experience, so that way people will get to skip and learn from my mistakes instead of having to go through them themselves, and just have an overall great process starting out. And yeah, it's been working out great. People are seeing the results, customers are engaging, even referencing, how great they love the responses and everything. So it's been going good.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, just kind of watching what's been going on and listening to a lot of these calls. It seems like when you're on the phone anyways, and I guess you can even do this by text, response time, that's obviously number one, right?
Number one.
Most important thing. Um, if you're on the phone, actually being friendly, enthusiastic, hey, this is, saying who you are, right? When you answer the phone, a lot of people that are new to the industry, they don't always know to do that, right? I've listened to a lot of calls where they
Yeah.
say, hi, you know?
Yeah. So I'll always, well, one, making it, first nature, let it become a habit, even if it's my friends calling me, who have other companies, or whether it's the doctor's office calling, for, hey, for my kids or anything like that. It's always a hello, Prestige Black Car Service. How can I help you? Just getting into the habit of always, having that greeting no matter who's calling in. It's it's a good habit, just so that way, because you only get one impression. So, answering
Yes.
properly instead of just saying, oh, hey, hello. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, I can quote you, or, whatever the case. It's, make that good first impression, and then go from there. Try to be as charismatic as possible. Just because they're on the phone doesn't mean, and this might sound weird, it doesn't mean they can't hear the smile.
Yeah.
Keep a smile on your face, talk, as if the person's right there in front of you, and you'll sound better over the phone.
That's a great piece of advice. Smile when you're talking on the phone, because you will just sound, happier, more charismatic, more enthusiastic, and so forth.
Yeah.
And then, there's a lot of pieces of advice Anthony gives. He's got a lot of custom templates he's built out that he uses. If the customer just wants to converse via text message, which plenty of people just want that, right? They don't even want to get on the phone.
Yeah.
But from the calls I've listened to, and I've heard this from other, a long time ago, I interviewed a guy who said, if somebody has an issue, you should always assume that somebody will either have an issue with the rate, or they're just going to be like, hey, I'm checking prices. And so kind of expect them to say something like that. So you're ready with, oh, hey, I'm looking here. It looks like this is your first time contacting us. Look, we'd love to offer you, a 10% off first time client discount. We'd love to earn your business. That discount comes to such and such. Would you like to book now?